Satubekera. Saka ndati imeme nemaonero.
So plastic sheeting iriko. What's that I say?
Yes, iriko.
I think he has because I'm going person to he doesn't have.
Send papers iriko.
I think so because he just gave me things he said he doesn't have.
Right, can we try partition?
I'm going person to
Broker I am choose.
Kuma brush millimeter odds.
As of 3 inches. We're trying to find a shade of paint for our back wall. There's so many shades of black. Why are there so many shades of black? We ended up choosing. No, it's not here. Ended up choosing this skylight darkness. It better be nice. It was either that or this one, deep lead. But when you put it against the white paper, this looks too good. Hi. Adona. We finally got the paints we need. So now we're going home to leave them so it can get painted. I think what took the longest time was getting the black that we want for that black wall George was talking about in the last video. Because we didn't want it to be black, but we didn't want it to be gray as well. It needed to like show as like a deep chocolatey color. So he had to mix it and then show it to us at 50%. Then I think what we ended up picking was like the 70, 75. Because then if we went darker than that, it would end up drying and looking black. But we ended up getting that. And now we're going to leave the paint supplies. But from how long the time frames are in between like second coats and stuff like that, probably it's only going to be done painting tomorrow later on in the day. It may be Mascati or even Manero. So that means probably move-in day is like Sunday, Monday, thereabouts, is where we're playing around. But we also got curtains made, which we have to change. So I think even before he starts painting the living room, he has to remove the current curtain rods and then fill the walls. We got crack filler to fill the holes in the walls so that when the holes in the walls, tongue twister. Say that 3 times fast. Then Tim. You were saying that say that 3 times and then tell me. But he's gonna put crack filler in them and then paint the living room. And then I don't think we can still do it Saturday, so maybe Monday is then when we'll have the curtains going up, and then Tuesday our artwork should be done. Things are moving, okay? Things are moving. In our minds, things are moving. Because these are things that if we then decided to do them once we moved in, we then sat and thought about it yesterday. It would mean we have a two days worth of painting where we need to be somewhere else. So what were we going to do? So better to just do before we move to Zongo move. Better to just delay the move by a couple of days and then be done with the painting. And then things that we'll do when we're in are like smaller things that don't require us having to actually leave the house for a couple of days or for more than a few hours. So we're on our way home now. I'm excited. I like going there. See? We're going home. We're going home. I'll see you. paint. We're going back home. Home. Yeah, it's still home. We're going back home. And then I think I'm going to spend the rest of the day packing because we've got so many clothes. So many clothes. But I think it's a good opportunity for us to just go through all of our clothes and see what we're keeping and what we're not. Because I don't want to go with like a bunch of, we don't want to go with like mess to the new house. And also I want to leave room for if we start buying new clothes and stuff, it then doesn't just spill over. So I'm going to pack clothes today and blankets I think tomorrow, because I had big blankets to my 2-in-1 that I washed yesterday, and then other ones that I want to wash today that were just in storage since last winter. They've just been in storage, so just washing them to get like rid of that dust, you know, like that dusty scent that like my 2-in-1 carry. I just want to like wash them, clean them, and then take them there. It's a question of whether we're taking them there or we're leaving them in storage here. I don't know. We'll think of that later. And then hopefully on Sunday, we'll start bringing stuff. The good thing is all of our stuff is already stored in a way where we just pick it up and carry it and then unwrap when we get there. So that's less of the struggle. The struggle is more hembetedu and the stuff that we've been using on a daily. We found someone who's supposed to clean our couch, but they haven't come yet. So we don't know. If they don't end up like making a booking for us for today or tomorrow, we're probably going to have to look for someone else. But that's like the only major stuff. So I'll see you guys when there's the next home update. And Santa story. Not George finding the cutest shop. Oh no, we intended she's not like a chair. Then we discovered it has like everything and more. Side note, I don't know, call me crazy, but my locks have already started shrinking. Because when I did them, my hair was very much giving like its normal length, which is up to here. See, I can't even stretch them anymore, which is like up to here. But they've already started shrinking, which is a good thing, which means they might probably lock quicker than I thought they would. My hope personally is that they start locking by like December, but they might start locking sooner. Someone was telling me they started locking in like 3 months with natural hair and with micro braids instead of twists. So hopefully the same happens for me. But either way, I think they're gonna be very cute, and I'm loving the freeness, which is weird. I've always been someone who loves changing my hairstyle a ton. But of late, I kind of just like being free, and I'm liking the idea of not having to touch my hair all the time. Only thing I do is spritz water, and then I spray my lock spray, and I called it a day. Which also means now that I'm able to have my nails done all the time because I don't need to be doing my hair all the time. So. Update, because so yesterday I went to Marandela with my in-laws for a family function, and then I ended up sleeping at my mother-in-law's place, which means that one, which means that George was the one who was here when like all the painting was being done. Remember I told you guys we're gonna paint the 2 walls black. So George just picked me up. The kids are here, which is why there's so much noise. That's me and Dada's room. Your boys' room, you only play down there. So, we've got the kids. But George picked me up, and I just want to show you guys, because Oh my word. The black hole looks like. This is just one coat of paint. So obviously there's still like finer things that need to be fixed. Like this, it's still a bit patchy. Can you not make noise, please? It's still a bit patchy, but that's because this is just one coat of paint. And then he's gonna do the second coat later today. But look at that. It's so beautiful. Oh my goodness, it dried to the most perfect shade of black. The most perfect shade of black that still like reflects light, and the room is still so bright, which is perfect because I get to create my content in here. I guess it's gonna be my content room, so it better have like a lot of natural light. And then, like I said, he painted the rest of the house, the rest of the living room white. So this is all white. That's the ladder he's using. This is white. These curtain rods were supposed to be raised, but we figured that the people who are putting the new ones tomorrow would then just do Jessica one. I'm so excited. And then even in the main passage, so like your entryway, right? It's all white now. Do you see that? It's all white. And then right at the end there, it's now black. And that's where we're going to put our 3 family portraits. It's going to be so cute. Oh, also, Jesse got to see his room today. You want to show them what your room's like? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And this is my room.
Mm-hmm. What are you going to put? What goes where?
Huh?
Oh, you want to show your closet?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This space, I feel like I'll hang my clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And the top, I feel like I'll hang some mini bags that hang like
That you don't use all the time? Okay.
this. I'll put like toys and stuff.
Oh, okay. And where do the rest of your clothes go?
You can just hold them on the top. Start with the toys from down.
No, we'll get a toy box. You can put a toy box here. Next to what's gonna be there?
My homework table.
Your desk, yeah, and your chair. So we'll put a toy box there.
Sure, we put the toy. Did you say a toy box here?
A toy box there. Here we'll leave room so that you can open the door freely, okay? Then your toy box will go over there with your desk and your chair. And then over here.
My bed.
Nice.
I just feel like how my bed will look like. Mama, could our laptop is here with a shower right here. Then we have our toilet, our sink, and the floor pattern.
Nice.
And this is our kitchen. Our sink is here. Where's the stove going to be?
It goes over there, right there.
Like we're gonna go down. Look
That's
at
the connection. It's because they're painting, it's just dirt. It's gonna get cleaned out.
these are our drawers. Connected to the table come. Okay, it's okay. Yeah.
Time to leave again. I can't wait for the day when we come in and I don't need to leave. It's gonna be soon though, so say bye, house.
Bye, ha.
anji begabje obi begabje dara ko me mes sarani memoji
We're getting the curtains put in, which means that now we will have better security. There's already security, like there's patrol at night and stuff like that, but we didn't want to bring things into a house where like the windows are just stark bare. So now we have curtains, which means we can start moving in. I'm so excited, finally. Today is April 7th, which means it's exactly 7 days since we signed the lease, and now we're finally able to move in. This is one bug right here. And it's so loud and big, so I'm gonna go inside the house. Yeah, they're like blackout curtains. Remember, Mateta rim. Hi guys, today is Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, the something of April. I'm not even sure of the date. But it's the last day of school. The kids closed school today, so we're actually just coming from their school because they had their year-end Easter parade closing term end ceremony thing. My voice is kind of gone because I was screaming so much for the kids. Anyway, yeah, we've just gotten home. I just passed through Makuru and collected a deposit from someone who just booked me for their wedding. I'm so excited. I've actually gotten booked for 3 weddings now in my personal capacity. All the weddings I was doing last year was like through a wedding planner who had booked me to do content for them. So it wasn't really exactly what I wanted to do, but it was like putting my foot in the door. And this year I was like, I'm gonna put myself out there. If it takes, it takes. If it doesn't land, at least I've tried. And I'm so proud to say that I have now booked 3 weddings for this year. One is at the end of May, then the other one is a wedding and bridal shower in July, and then another one in June. I'm so excited. God is the greatest. Like that is like God is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like in my book, I had said to myself, if I even so much as book 1 wedding this year, that'll be good for me because it's a step in the right direction. It's showing me that this is something I can do. So the fact that I now have 3 weddings lined up for this year, I can't even, like, it's crazy to even try and comprehend. This past weekend, a relative of my husband's, so I'll just say my cousin because now she's my cousin, had a bridal shower, and I took a whole bunch of videos for her, edited them, all of that. And I loved it because it gave me that feeling of being at a wedding in my personal capacity. So to me, it was like God was giving me the perfect opportunity to practice and get ready because this year we are standing on business. Anyway, like I said, today was the last day of school. So the kids have closed school. People are now just at Gogo's house being loud and crazy. I am home right now. George is not here. So I'm home right now. George is not here. I'm not even sure where he went, but I know he's doing something for the house, which is fine. I wanna finish clothes. So like I said, all of our things like from our old apartment are just stored. Like they're in storage, they're wrapped and like bubble wrapped and cling wrapped and all of that. So it's just lifting them up. So it's just a matter of putting them in the truck or a van or whatever and then taking them straight home and then unpacking things there. The only things we needed to pack were the things that were in this room that we were using every day, and then the clothes are clothes that are upstairs. But my mom yesterday was like, so since you guys are leaving, I don't know if the light is good because it's behind me. I'm so sorry. I should do this. Of course, I should do this. But yeah, my mom yesterday was saying, since you guys are leaving to go to your new place, we should just leave Jessie to start. Also because it's the holiday. Just so George and I can kind of like get used to the being just the 2 of us thing. And then like build our little and kind of like build our schedule, get our rhythm, and then we can take Jessie. Also because it's the holiday, Agara, like holidays are for the grandparents. He's actually supposed to go to George's mom's place. So I think he's gonna spend this week here, and then next week he'll go to George's mom's place. And then the week after that, I think, hopefully, if I'm up to it, if I'm feeling like I'm ready, I'll have him and all the cousins come stay at our place. I'm not sure, but I said I would do it. He said he wanted to have like a cousin sleepover in his big boy room since he has his own room now. So I think maybe week 3 of the holiday we'll be able to do that. And then Then all the cousins will go and Jesse will stay, and we'll kind of go into what will be our new norm, our everyday life. But yeah, as it is, we have not started moving. Our plan was to start moving things today and then be fully moved in tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be our first night sleeping at the new at our place. But the thing is, we had forgotten that Jesse's school has this program and it ended at 1 o'clock. And it's just a weird time for us to now start moving things. And Pisa and George also went to do some stuff. When we went to see yesterday, the painting was pretty much done except for one part in the living room where, because he was painting over gloss paint that was there previously, he had to put like the base on it, but it just wasn't taking as well. Like every time you would put the black paint over it, it would like crack. So we wanted him to try one last time to paint over it. If it keeps cracking, it's fine because we're going to put our couch and then we're going to have artwork. And the cracks are very, very tiny. Like you can't even see them unless you go really up close, which why will you be that close to my wall to begin with? But from what he was saying, it seems like it worked. But if it didn't, we're going to put a giant piece of artwork in front, like right by there. So it's fine. Hopefully now it should be able to be a lot more consistent. Now that we'll have our own space and I don't have to worry about filming around people. Because that's like one thing about me is as much as I'm a YouTuber and I do like the idea of having people around my channel and stuff, I don't like putting people in my videos, especially if they're not comfortable. And not everyone in my family is super comfortable with being filmed. And also because there are a lot of kids in my family and I don't like putting people's kids in my videos unless their parents are completely fine with it. But even still, constantly having kids in my videos is not something I'm very into. So that's why my filming has been so sporadic. But now that we'll be in our own space, I'm gonna start filming more and I'm gonna start editing more. Because now that I have less client work, I have way more time to edit for you guys. And with weddings, I feel like I'll be able to like really like do like a work-life balance with like my YouTube. So yeah, we're definitely gonna try and be a lot more consistent now. Upload whenever I can. Maybe I will commit to one video a week, but if I can't do two in a week, I will. I also have something very exciting that I want to start, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. It's still like in my head, but it's in my head so much to where I know it's gonna happen because I'm one of those people where once I tell myself I'm gonna do something and it keeps like playing back, I'm gonna have to do it because if I don't do it ASAP, I'm just gonna drop the whole thing altogether. Which this year I'm really trying to be in my like pushing myself, getting myself out of my comfort zone era. So in the next few weeks, you should be getting a fun little announcement from me. I can't wait. But yeah, yo, I've been talking for so long. Is this not like 12 minutes? I've been talking for so long. Yeah, I'm exhausted if you can't tell, but I'm about to go upstairs and fold all the rest of our laundry. I think I folded more than half of it. And I have some things that are in the washing machine right now because I don't want to go with anything dirty because we don't have a washing machine at that house, which means I have to keep up with like hand washing. Because as it is right now, like yesterday when we were speaking to the guy, he was like, I'm still trying to figure out how to put in a washing machine thing. So we're not getting a washing machine anytime soon until we have the piping. Tomorrow, we're going to start moving. So I'm going to start a new vlog with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Also, thank you so much for the love on my previous video when we're doing the apartment tour. All of that. You guys are so, so sweet. Thank you so much, so much, so much. And to all the new subscribers, welcome to the family. I think my content is going to be changing quite a bit. So stay in, stay tuned. From me, that is it. I'm sending you guys love and light. Bye.